NFM Radio. NFM Radio.
Yay! Fire will burn you. Hey, yay! Hey, wherever you are and whatever you are doing, may the force, may the power of fire be behind you, man. I hope you are all doing better. I hope you are doing well. Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, tell a friend to go and tell a friend to go and tell a friend to go and tell a friend. That's Mansa Musa. Wababio. So this program is called Fire Will Burn You. Not literally at all. It's all metaphoric. It's a figure of speech. Come on, who say, oh, bah, a Johnny Beshi show. In a nice way. I gotta say, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Mansa Musa is here to push the narrative. Explain to all and sundry what's going. So, as it is, look, there's something going on which really makes me sad. Those of you who go about listening to news from so many different sources, i.e. from, let's say, Al Jazeera news, I've just checked, the data available, and you will see that from, 2014, 15, 16, 17, thereabout, almost every year, thousands and thousands and thousands of black Africans and some Middle Eastern, persons or people get their life shortened. They get drowned in the barren seas of the Mediterranean. This has been going on and on and on and on. Now it's a big news, major news item. Al Jazeera, almost day in, day out, reports, they report about disasters on the Mediterranean. That a ship has capsized, a ship is running, how do I say it? The ship is sailing with no captain, no fuel, nothing, and overloaded ship. with migrants, African migrants, refugees, just sitting on the big seas waiting to be rescued. This has been going on and on and on and on and on. The European nations, the European communities, somehow they are worried about the migrants. Their worry, though, is not just about the fact that they feel so much about these migrants losing their lives on sea, but the fact that so many people want to go to Europe. The European West, the rich West, for them, they thought they need more migrants, or they need people to come and, labor. I mean, they needed more hands to do some work to boost their economies. Then the poor east of Europe, for them, they think it is their place in Europe, and that anybody from outside Europe, as a foreigner, they don't want to know. They don't want to see such people coming, especially the black ones coming, so many of them coming to Europe. So since this has been going for the past 10 years or so, one would have thought that the African leadership, especially the West Africans, would somehow take it upon themselves seriously to investigate why so many of their youth are just risking everything just to get to Europe. One would have thought that our leadership in Africa, the African president, the head of states, would just sit down and plan, would think, discuss seriously as to how to minimize such, brain and physical drain. It's not only about people, with sharp minds going away, but simply human beings who could have stayed back at home to help build nations. They are all running away. Unlike hundreds of years ago, when people were, forcibly taken away outside of Africa, this time, voluntarily, people are leaving Africa to go and labor in faraway Europe. So, my question tonight that I will be asking one historian in Ghana is, why is such, current issues as so much death of Africans in the Mediterranean, why has it escaped the minds of African rulers? Why has it not registered at all in their daily and yearly schedules? I mean, the things that they talk about. Why doesn't our African leadership care at all about migrants dying from their countries, running away from poverty, abject poverty, from hopelessness and from helplessness? Tonight I will speak to one historian, a historian who said that he said something that wasn't very good for Nana Addo to hear. So Nana Addo has instigated his removal from a program on GTV. According to this gentleman, he went to GTV. He's got a slot, I think, every week or something, to go and speak about history and other things. According to him, he said something, Nana Addo wasn't happy, took the telephone, and that was it. Now he has been removed from that program. We will talk to him. Then also, I will play you a clip. I will play you a short clip of somebody, a gentleman who I think 2-3 weeks ago sent me a WhatsApp text message. He simply wrote, "Uncle, I've lost my wife." In fact, all I could do was to, send my condolences And since then, I didn't, proceed or carry on to ask how it's going and the rest of it, which wasn't really clever of me. He has forgiven me for that lapses, but tonight he will come and speak to us. Let's listen to part of his conversation. Then we will go and speak to him in Accra.
Rich Hospital. You could do one now, Mokachem say, Minkoto Drumra, Naya Fan and Kotiata. Inti a drew 21 Yanama Yakobano, Mbebani at Nako Theatre. Miginale Nimu, Hospital Nimuna, Abayo BBPA, and Okachem say, Minko Kulibu. And now, Makontana Manene Hospital, so, and call 37. Now, Uncle Pe Moja, 6 units of blood, Emra. Uncle Pe Moja, 6 units of blood, Emra. Mammy Misaka Crase, and Yabiano, what would do a banner called theatre? Yaboa Mania said Niko, no much room, the Niko theatre, Yako Yano. No Korean enemy you could do a rage honor. I drew no more train, my say Uncle Koto. Into Yakoto drew Nabano, and nobody Niko theatre. From then on, Yanti BBU. The only statement I bet you when you say, Yan Cope Moja. Now, all quarter drew no man can't say be a yeti or banny theatre need the kind to drew the bra. Son of Mokachem, or man can't them somebody in go theatre, but minimum somebody never go theatre. Because Mokachem say, we are there say. Because doctors need catch them say, or mobile any surgery. But as to a bra woman, then never got your manka. Yes, and because Mokachem 7 quarter drumra. 96 units of blood. There's a cofabra, sir, and Okoi, and the day. Mekoya no, me no, Nimoja use no a B negative, and to get B negative blood in Ghana, no, very difficult. It take a best 2 days to get the blood. In Timohona, one doctor be offering your country about 2 days, no more call hospital. Yes, you call baby. Yes, you are not getting the blood because you have to report to them. There be 3 days near Mobani. No way. Yes, or the recovery unit. Or my surgery, yes. And I am well, Yamama for 3 days. Wow. Trust way. Inti me wa ISM nam me ko 37 no mo catch him say one doctor or friend mo catch him say, do you know what has happened? Or it seems say wife issue no all taking it for granted. We yere as at now ye can say he's a kidney failure patient. Nam say how? Inti bedu hospital one no mo catch him say one doctor be oshia mo catch 37 mo say wo ko pay Mojano and a doctor be or friend me catch him say we him say we don't know